I caught my Karen neighbor using my pool, so I trapped her in a net. I recently moved into a nice new place and I live alone. My next door neighbor is a huge Karen. She gets upset about the absolute smallest things. If my trash cans are 2 inches too close to her property line, she loses her mind. She even complained that the shadow from my roof was ruining her garden. A few weeks ago, I noticed things were slightly out of place in my backyard. The artificial turf around my pool was soaking wet on days it had not rained, and my lounge chairs were moved. I asked my neighbor if she had seen anyone hopping the fence. She completely denied it and told me I was being paranoid. I did not think much of it at first, but it kept happening. I decided to install hidden cameras out back. I checked the footage the next day and caught her red-handed. She was literally climbing my fence and floating in my pool while I was at work. I really wanted to get some revenge. I casually mentioned to her that I was leaving for a work trip and would be gone the entire weekend. I knew she would not be able to resist using the pool. I actually parked my car a few streets away and stayed home. One of my buddies owns a human-sized net gun that we used to shoot around back in college. I borrowed it and rigged it to a motion detector right next to the pool steps. I guess being an engineer does help sometimes. On Saturday afternoon, I watched the live camera feed from my living room. I saw my neighbor climbing over our shared fence in her swimsuit. Right as she stepped toward the pool, the motion detector triggered the net gun. A massive weighted net shot out and completely wrapped around her, and she fell right onto the turf, so she did not actually get hurt. She started screaming bloody murder. I immediately walked out of my back door. She was thrashing around in the net and started screaming that I set an illegal booby trap. She threatened to sue me. I just laughed and pulled out my phone. I showed her the compilation video of her trespassing and swimming in my pool all week. I told her she had 2 choices. I could take the video straight to the police and the HOA board, or she could pay for a professional deep cleaning of my pool, hire a contractor to build a much taller privacy fence, and buy me a brand new set of lounge chairs. She realized she was completely trapped. She reluctantly agreed to my terms. I got a massive new fence out of the deal, and she has never bothered me again. Was this too far, though? I thought that it was fair game after she used my pool and lied about it. Subscribe for more daily videos.